Coming up on Small Town Big Deal, the world's biggest festival celebrating one of our smallest fruits.
Welcome to Cranberry Fest.
The costumes and the contests.
The royalty and the rainstorm.
So the big parade is supposed to start soon, but will it go on?
And our search for the tastiest
Cranberry deep fried.
Cranberry treat
Cran orange dreamsicle.
ever created.
Worth the wait in line.
That is worth the wait.
Welcome to Small Town Big Deal. I'm Rodney Miller.
And I'm Jan Carl.
We're in Warrens, Wisconsin. If ever there was a small town that had a big deal, this is it.
That's right. Now, normally the population here is 380, but over the next 3 days, they're expecting 140,000 visitors.
Yeah, and what do they come for?
The humble cranberry.
There you go.
Warrens may be small in size, but it is no small feat to transform this quiet village into the largest cranberry festival in the world.
People are so proud that this tiny little community can pull off something like this.
You're watching Small Town Big Deal.
Oh, you got the cameraman. Perfect.
You can't take a town of 300 people, 360 if everybody's home, and their whole town is taken over. If it wasn't a joint community effort and everybody loved it,
Yeah.
it wouldn't work.
It wouldn't work. That's true.
Only in Wisconsin, really.
You'll find Warrens about 2 hours north of Madison. It was originally a logging town, but they've been producing Wisconsin's #1 fruit crop since the 1870s.
So the Cranberry Festival has grown to more than 50 times its original size.
Which is very appropriate since this is its 50th anniversary.
The festival took root in 1973 when a group of women used leftover money from the town's centennial event. Although that first event was very modest, and the crowd appeared a little less than excited.
7 women got together and decided to start a festival, and they were able to give back to the community, and everybody comes together, and it's special.
Okay, why are you getting choked up? Tell me about it.
It's so special.
That sentiment is shared by everyone involved in the annual festival that takes place the last full weekend of September. June Potter, seen here with Miss America, is one of the founders, and she has all the patches and buttons to prove it.
Congratulations on what you started. You must feel good about what it's turned into.
Well, we all do. If we're going to be here for 50 years, we all do.
What was the size of the festival year one versus now? How's it grown?
Well, I'm going by how I remember it, and when I was, little, it was on the school lawn, and they lined the streets, and everybody put their stuff on hay wagons. Or they just had it on a table. There were no tents. It only lasted for a little while. It wasn't this big, huge festival. Now they have to close down schools on Friday so that we can have all the people in.
So the festival stretches 3 full miles,
There are 850 arts and crafts booths,
350 flea market booths,
100 farm market booths.
and more than 80 food booths from 48 different countries.
So that's a lot of ground to cover, so we better get going. There you go.
Amy Gephardt belongs to the Cranberry Homemakers, just like her grandmother did. They are a philanthropic women's group whose cranberry treats are hard to beat.
Okay, so they're almost sold out. Only 2 packages left. This is the cranberry oatmeal white chocolate cookie. Oh my God. If someone's never come before, what would you tell them?
I would definitely say walking shoes, because you're going to do a lot of walking, and come hungry. There's lots of sweets, treats, there's many things to choose from.
And of course, almost all of the choices involve the cranberry. You can eat them or get up to your waist in them.
Has anybody ever gone down?
Not yet.
Oh, that would be me. So one of the most popular attractions here at the festival is the Cranberry Wade Pool.
And we thought it was the perfect place to give some cool cranberry facts.
For example, Americans consume 400 million pounds of cranberries every year, About 20% of that is during Thanksgiving.
Wow.
Wisconsin actually supplies 60% of the cranberries around the world. If you're eating cranberries at Thanksgiving, there's a good chance that they came from this area or within at least 100 miles of here.
Visitors from around the world are encouraged to place a pin on this map to show their country of origin.
The last couple of years, we have somewhere between 25 and 30 countries that visitors come from.
What does this do for the town?
It has a huge impact for the whole surrounding area. It's fundraising for all our local nonprofits. We all donate the breads and do all the cooking, and then we give the money to local communities or families in need.
The Warrens Cranberry Festival is a separate nonprofit entity from the Village of Warrens. Every year they donate a large sum of money for new fire engines, the elementary, the PTO organizations, new computer labs, all the civic groups.
Everything seems to be serving the community or serving a nonprofit that then serves others.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it.
Happy Cranberry Festival!
Still ahead, festival queens.
And what will we crown the best cranberry treat in the land?
You know, usually we only take one bite and move on, but that really is good.
We're the Cran Divas. Small town, big deal. We'll be right back. Woo!
Welcome back to the small town of Warrens, Wisconsin for a really big deal. The largest cranberry festival in the world, and maybe the most competitive too.
There are a lot of contests here at the Cranberry Festival. One of them is, can you grow the biggest cranberry? And we have a winner.
Yeah, 6.6 grams.
Now, here's a comparison. The winner, an average size cranberry.
I wonder what it tastes like.
You can't eat that.
Oh yeah, that's the grand champion.
Put that back in there right now.
Well, if cranberry growing is not your style, how about growing the best beard? There's a contest for that too.
So what is your technique?
You got to be patient. Just let it happen.
And just let it happen.
Let it happen.
All the beards and mustaches were really cool, but there was one winner who was unbelievable.
That is 9-year-old Carolyn, the winner of the best fake beard.
So cute. But fake or real, a beard would only get in the way as we discover all the amazing cranberry foods at the festival.
Cranberry horseradish. Okay, let's try it.
It's got a bite.
Cranberry cinnamon cheddar cheese spread.
Oh, that's really good. That's sweet.
Let's get one of each. I love popcorn. When I saw the popcorn booth, I thought, I wonder if they have any cranberry flavors. Okay, cran apple cobbler, cran cherry delight, and cran orange dreamsicle. I'm taking all three. Of all the booths here at the festival, I think the one called the Bogs has the highest number of cranberry items.
Yeah, I don't know if you can count them or not, but they have cranberry jam,
Cranberry candles,
cranberry jelly beans,
cranberry incense,
cranberry sauce,
cranberry taffy,
cranberry, I don't know, a whole bunch more stuff.
cranberry potpourri.
Yeah.
But you rarely see anyone eat one raw.
I'm one of those people that can go out in the beds and just eat a cranberry, and I love it.
Are they tart out of the bed?
Very tart.
Only about 5% of cranberries are sold fresh.
I would have thought more, but the rest are turned into juices and sauces.
And here's a tasty way to do just that. This 4-foot skillet is cooking the giant cranberry jubilee. Everybody joins in to keep stirring so the berries don't burn as their juices get released.
Yeah, you know what this is gonna do to my hairdo? The steam? Frizzy, yeah. Hey, wise guy over there. How long does it actually take to cook the jubilee?
You're looking at about a 5 to 7 minute process. As you can see, it's just about done now.
Everybody's heard of cherries jubilee. You know, you want to make a pitch why everybody should actually be making cranberry jubilee?
Well, what's unique about the cranberry, right, is the tartness. So you get the tart-sweet combination. I like to mix it with the ice cream so it's all like one flavor. Some people like to get a little cranberry, a little ice cream.
Okay, so I risked my hairdo and we put in all that stirring.
I think it's going to be good, though. It's going to be worth it.
And I love cranberry.
Oh, man, me too. I don't want to offend the cherry people, but this might be better.
Next up, the delicacies to behold at Grace Bible Church.
So there's been a run on the maple cranberry hot dog.
Yes, but the brats definitely are the most popular, and the shakes.
How many will you sell over the course of 3 days?
Usually about 1,200 brats.
Juicy.
About that many shakes.
Wow.
That's good.
We have many repeat offenders with both of the things that you picked. So
Repeat offenders.
You chose well.
I would be a repeat offender.
Yes.
I'd be back here
Yes.
next year.
But of all the food booths we visit, no line stretches longer than the one at Sweet Adeline's for their classic cranberry cream puffs.
Look at that.
Every year we come here and have cream puffs all the time. It's like the must-see thing to have.
Awesome. Every year.
Wonderful as always.
Mary, how long have you been working with Sweet Adeline's?
Since 1976.
Wow.
We're an international organization of Sweet Adelines.
So you do this kind of thing to raise money then?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Is this one of your best money makers?
Oh, yes. It's our only money maker.
Oh, you don't need any more after this one.
It goes so well that we just, that's it.
Very good.
Are there any secrets to the cream puffs?
No.
You just add sugar, more sugar, real cream, more sugar, cranberries, and then some sugar.
And then we beat them to death and get all the calories out.
Oh, you beat them to death and get the calories out. I love that. Any idea how many you sell?
Probably 5,000, 6,000.
Wow.
At the end of the weekend, how tired are you?
Whooped.
30 years of goodness. Sweet Adeline's
Yeah.
cranberry cream puff. Are you ready to take a taste?
I'm ready. Go ahead.
Yeah, you want me to eat first?
Yeah, sure.
Do not push this in my face. Okay.
Worth the wait in line.
That is worth the wait.
These cream puffs are definitely the cream of the crop. But there is one more booth I have to check out because everything tastes better when it's fried. Am I right?
So, could I get one of these famous cranberry deep fried on a stick?
Yes, you can.
Are they any good?
They are marvelously tasty, a lot like a cranberry donut would be.
So, here it is, the first taste. Do you want me to know how I liked it?
Well, go right ahead.
I've had better. No, actually, it's pretty good.
Well, your problem is you probably had a cranberry cream puff and nothing tops those.
Cheers!
Okay, coming up next, believe it or not, 50 years of royalty. Let's hear it for the Cranberry Festival! Yeah!
You're watching Small Town Big Deal!
Welcome back to Warrens, Wisconsin, where the world's largest cranberry festival is rolling right along.
Every September, this fun family event bubbles over with wacky and wonderful sights to see.
How about top of the world?
And everywhere you look, royalty reigns supreme, from the youngest princesses to a Miss America.
How are you? Good. I'm good. I'm good. All right.
Grace Stanke has returned to her home state to serve as Grand Marshal of the big parade that culminates this three-day event.
Honestly, when you come back year after year after year, you get to know the people that are involved. And it's so awesome because you get to spend that time with people, chatting, connecting, and seeing the result of their craftsmanship as well, all across the state.
What's your favorite subject? Probably English. Probably English? Awesome. My sister's an English teacher, so awesome.
Messages for little girls in America.
Dream big. There's literally no dream that's too big. If somebody tells you, that's unrealistic, that's unattainable, you know, I'm here, I'm Miss America, I'm a nuclear engineering student, I'm a competitive water skier, I'm a classical violinist. There is no dream that is too big. Like, don't let anyone put limits on you.
Is there anything you don't do?
I'm not really good at lobster fishing, I've learned this year. I went to Maine. I'm terrified of lobsters, and I was like, okay, this is not my thing. Got it, cool.
Grace never ran for Cranberry Queen, but there are plenty here who did. The festival is celebrating its 50th anniversary by bringing back royalty from every year. Rita Heinzman was the first one ever crowned.
I'm very proud to be part of this, even though Debbie is the one that carried the torch, the second queen. We're not only representing ourselves and our throne, we're representing our community and all the cranberry growers, so very proud.
Looks like Rita's granddaughter is also pretty darn proud of what her grandmother accomplished.
How many total queens will be here today?
We have 72 past royalty.
Okay, top three qualities of a cranberry queen and princess.
Winning personality
enjoying people and being able to influence them to purchase our cranberry products or attend our festival.
I can see why you were a former queen.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
It also helps to have a noggin crammed with cranberry knowledge. Queen Annabelle Hahn drops this little fact on us.
Well, they actually have 4 air pockets that help them float when they're in water.
That's important come harvest time. This crop in Warrens is not ready just yet. Cranberries grow on vines in beds known as bogs or marshes. This bog in Warrens sits right next to the festival, and you can take a free tour.
Planting by bales is one way that we plant cranberry vines, and the other way is using plugs.
So the word cranberry actually comes from the word craneberry.
And that's because the blossom resembles the drooping head of a crane.
And to top it off, cranberries are a crantastic source of nutrition.
They have a huge amount of vitamin C and even probiotics.
And it's got a lot of antioxidants too,
yes,
right?
it does.
Cranberries are harvested every autumn in one of 2 ways, either dry or wet. A wet harvest floods the bogs with water, and since cranberries float, it's easy for these machines to pluck the fruit from the vine.
The soil and climate in Wisconsin are perfect for growing cranberries.
Well, what you need is the sand mostly, and you need the water.
And you have both.
And we have both.
But the rain that is so good for cranberries is not so good for parades.
Okay, it's T-minus 20 minutes until the parade begins for the 50th anniversary. And there's a little bit of a weather issue, so right now, all the past queens and the band are taking refuge in the fire department.
Well, not everyone is running for cover. Queen Kendall Murdoch's reign is coming to an end, but she has it made with her princesses.
Are you sad it's over?
It's bittersweet. It was a fun time, but it was a big commitment.
I think every weekend we spent the weekends together going places, so it was really fun to travel with my best friends.
And any words of advice for the incoming royalty?
Just have fun. It's going to be such a great year. Just live it to the fullest.
And that's what these hardy folks along the route are doing. Rain's not going to stop them from soaking up this special anniversary edition of the parade.
What we really wanted to do today was to not only recognize the royalty that have been involved with CranFest for the past 50 years, but also Naji, who has been the chairman for the past 50 years. And she is actually relinquishing her crown.
What we need to understand is that Naji has been a volunteer for 50 years of all these queens and princesses.
Yes, yes.
Leading our parade is the Warrens Color Guard.
The dedication and passion that all the people of Warren share for their festival pretty much guarantees it will continue to blossom and grow for generations to come. And more than worth a spot on your Cran bucket list.
The rain cannot stop the joy and the happiness or the royalty. Woo! Happy Cranberry Fest!
And we'll be right back.
Welcome back to Small Town Big Deal.
We hope you've enjoyed this episode of the Warrens Cranberry Festival. Jan?
I'm sorry. So I'm looking through the Cranberry Homemaker's Cookbook, and I can't decide what to make first, okay? I've got cranberry short ribs, cranberry chicken, and I've got cranberry scones.
Well, there's one thing for sure. There's no end to the amount of things you can make with cranberries.
Cranberry party bars. That's it.
I'm Rodney Miller.
I'm Jan Carl.
Join us again next week when once again we celebrate the great stories from across America.
That sounds good, right? You have like cranberry on you right there. Nope, nope, right there. Nope. Yep, you got it. Here, our executive producer wants the other half. Oh wait, wait! He already has a package.
Hey, those are for someone else.